Grand Rising, wonderful souls, welcome to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well. I was in meditation and I asked Spirit what we needed to see, what we needed to know, and I was shown both light and dark within a vessel, within a person, and how it had been torn apart like yin and yang. If you were to lay the yin and yang sign into a straight line, so they're right next to each other, and how it had been peeled away. And there is something here about bringing that back into wholeness. Not everyone likes the fact that you are leading this or you are inspiring this in others, bringing wholeness, because we talk about, you know, there is no light without any dark and there's no dark without any light. But really what we're looking to do, and this is my opinion, not fact, is bring that into wholeness, bring that into one. Okay, so rather than us having to, you know, perpetually walk on that tightrope of, you know, the light, the dark, the yin, the yang, the feminine, the masculine, is bringing those together to bring to wholeness, right? And I feel like that I'm really being focused on this, on duality and bringing it to wholeness. Why? What's happening here? This feels very very pivotal in someone's life, like someone's had an epiphany, a spiritual awakening. And I just saw the Wheel of Fortune and now the Moon. And you have the Five of Wands, so there's a lot of competition here. Well, there's a lot of competing energies here. Someone, do you know what? I was listening to a couple of podcasts this morning, and then just some people just comes up on my YouTube and I just listen to whatever comes through. And it was talking about manifestation techniques and how it's a sense of feeling. Because if we actually create our own experience, our own universe, you know, if we co-create that through our feelings and our thoughts, then that's the same for manifesting good into your life, right? And I feel like someone has been in separation with that for a while, or maybe that's something that you're fighting right now, is staying in that positive energy of, it's not, do you know what it is? It's not being excited to gain something, it's pretending that you already have it. And what I was learning with manifestation is that rather than, let's say you want £50 million and that's how much you would like to bring into your life, rather than feeling excited because that's coming into your life, is acting as if you've already got it. So you would be nonchalant. You'd be very blasé about it. It would just be another day in the life of being wealthy, right? And I feel there's something here. This is what brings you into wholeness, or that this is what brings you in alignment with the universe. King of Cups is coming out. This is how the universe provides for you. This is how the universe is able to provide for you. And I do feel like the universe wants to provide for you. The King of Cups coming out is a protective energy. It's also a providing energy. It's an energy of love. Why am I getting on the go, doing acts of service? Tell me. The Page of Cups is coming out to the Moon. The Page of Cups being in reverse. I feel like someone here is growing outside of their own skin and they don't really know what's next. Or it could be that you are feeling that this dualistic life of kind of always sitting in light and then peering into the darkness rather than them becoming one may be tiring to someone, or I'm hearing understimulating or boring to someone here. The Moon coming out is all to do with your emotions. I don't know, I feel like it's almost like someone going through a timeline shift and they haven't realized that they have. They're not realizing they're on a new timeline or they're on a new path, because everything else just, it feels the same, but it feels different and it feels maybe slightly uncomfortable. The only example that I can give is when I first moved to this area. This is an area that I used to frequent a lot when I was a teenager and then in my 20s. You know, they had a lot of pubs and clubs and stuff like that. When I moved back here, it was to be closer to my family. And at first I was like, oh my gosh, do you know what, I love being back in this area because, you know, it's a bit rough around the edges, but it's what I know and I really enjoy it. And it's recently, there's been this shift where, as much as I love it because it's nostalgic, it's smelly and loads of people smoke cigars, and there's, you know, there's a lot of people who smoke in this area, and it's a very busy area because it's touristy. And so you have a lot of people, you have a lot of noise, you have a lot of things happening all the flipping time. And I realized, I think maybe a week ago, I was like, it's really stinky around here. Lots of people smoke. They're always blowing smoke in my face. I really don't like it. I want to move from where I am. You've got the devil coming out. And I feel like someone here, they've upgraded and not realised that they've upgraded, or they're just, they're just understanding that they have, and rather than seeing things dualistically, they're starting to see things from a whole lens. The devil coming out here is interesting. I don't want to put it down, but it's almost like seeing other people's wounds, or seeing other people acting from their shadows, knowing that they are, and going, okay, the vibes have changed. Maybe I want to change where I am. So for someone here, it could be moving from the location that you live in. It could be changing your apartment size. It could be changing jobs. There's definitely this energy of expansion that's coming through. And it's expansion that's staying. I feel like there is an inner knowing that's coming in for someone here. Or this is something that is almost like falling into yourself. Because the Eight of Cups is an energy of, especially in the upright, being overwhelmed emotionally. Like being so overwhelmed. It could be that you've broken up with someone. And that energy of, that's what I knew. That was my stability. And now I don't have that stability or identity. I have to create a new. And there's that void of, before anything's settled, of just, oh my gosh, it's too much. It being in reverse is almost like, especially with these other cards coming through, a quiet knowing. I feel like something has been growing and growing and growing, and it's been growing very steadily, and it's been growing at it's been growing steadily in like a really tempered, temperance card kind of energy pace. Can I get one more card, please? Thank you so much. 10 of Cups is coming out. I think that the outgrowing of either the space that you're in, the skin that you're in, the spiritual journey that you're on, is taking it to the next step. And not only is it taking it to the next step, this is when you start to meet kindred souls, like-minded people, like-minded souls, your soul family. I'm getting like creatives as well. We have a lot of cups coming out here. We have a lot of cups. We have only cups, and then we have the moon, which is all to do with emotions. I feel like somebody really is, it's step up. It's a step up here. There's a step up here. Tell me about the King of Cups, please. What do we need to know? Queen of Cups. Y'all need to stop. Look what came out. The King of Cups and the Queen of Cups. This is a union. And what was I talking about? This isn't even talking about another person, because yeah, we can look at this romantically and be like, this is a coupling, but we can also see this as that yin and that yang coming together, connecting together within self. And I think that's amazing. And I heard you deserve this. You deserve this. There's a quiet knowing and loving of self. And I feel like someone may have been at like war with themselves to a certain degree when it came to doubt, when it came to, there's something with a peace of mind that maybe wasn't there in the past. Look at that. Another cup. Stop. We now have the Ace of Cups coming out, representing the Page of Cups in reverse. There is also this energy of missing out on something. And maybe with the Page of Cups being in reverse, you know, it's like an idea that comes to you and it's nothing but an idea. I don't feel like this is what we're looking at. I think we're looking at more of just feeling. Someone here is very clairsentient, very clairsentient. And, you know, that just means psychic feeling. Someone here is a very strong empath. And manifestation, I'm telling you, this message is letting me, the message that's coming through, and it seems to be coming through so fast that I am losing my words. The message that's coming through here is the way that you manifest the reality that you want is through your feeling, through sensing it, feeling it, knowing that you already have it, and giving gratitude for already having that. It is a little bit of play pretending, but the universe responds to vibrations, nothing else. It doesn't respond to intent. It responds to vibrations. It responds to your emotions, because emotions are vibrations, right? And look what comes out, the Queen of Pentacles, and it is, oh my gosh, it's highlighting the moon. This is how you create the life that you want. This is how you build and nurture on that. It comes from your emotions and finding a sense of peace from within. Tell me more about the Eight of Cups in reverse, please. Two of Wands is coming out, and this is something that you expand on. You're being asked to expand on this, knowing that this is all there is. No, it's not all that there is. It is that this is the start off point. Everything that happened before may have been done to us, I keep going to say to a certain degree, but from a limited point of view of, if I work this 9 to 5, I will get this amount of money, and that's all I'll ever get. And if I want more, then I have to work even harder. And I feel that something has clicked for someone, or it's just about to click. And I heard dreams. There's something about dreams, or seeing the word dreams, because when I was given the word, I saw it as a logo in red, and it was in like cursive. The more that you hear this, the more that you see this word, and it may be on billboards, it may be in adverts. Then there is like a bed company in the UK called Dreams, and it's all, you know, lovely beds. If you start seeing adverts like that, for example, you're getting closer and closer to an epiphany, or to some nugget of information. And I just saw like a sunrise, but you know when it's illustrated and it has the sunshine bits coming out, the sun rays. I just saw that in the hands. So something glowing, something's going to be given to you, like a key that is going to unlock this knowing even more and help you manifest what it is that you want in your life. But you have to start small. You have to start by tricking yourself into believing. Okay. Can I get one more card, please? Thank you. Wow. Eight of Wands is coming out. This is fast moving action. With the 10 of Cups being here, you have some sort of safety, stability, something coming towards you. And I can't tell you if this is in the physical realm or if this is in the spiritual realm, but I am getting that with this being the 10 of Cups and emotions, you have somebody who is coming towards you. And when I say spiritual realm or physical realm, this could be a new guide. This could be this could actually be soul family that's coming in to help you or mentor you or give you this nugget of information. I keep hearing that word, nugget of information, which is going to be that key. It's going to be that thing that unlocks within you an understanding of how you just connect to that right vibration, that you match the vibration that the universe wants you to be in to live your best life. Okay? Because what I'm getting that this is physical. I'm getting this is more physical. Of course it's esoteric. Of course there's going to be connections there to the esoteric. But I'm getting that this is physical because the 8 of Wands, as much as it's about fast motion and movement, it is a wand, and a wand is very physical. It's very, very physical. Now let me get another deck out, please. Where would you like me to go? Okay. I haven't used this deck in a while, actually. Okay. Can I get some clarity, please, on the King and Queen of Cups? Thank you. Thank you. Please and thank you. What do we need to know? Ooh. Your dreams are fulfilled. And we were just talking about dreams. Your dreams are fulfilled. Hard work leads to great success. A love for the beautiful things in life. Follow that rainbow, you guys. Okay. I honestly feel like you are on you're on the edge of exploring or discovering this thing. You're so close to it. You're so flipping close. Like, don't give up. I'm hearing do not give up, especially if things start to get more challenging in your life. And I think this is the reason why you're being asked to find that peace within, because something is definitely on its way. And I feel that the way that it's going to change the trajectory of your life, it's definitely ordained, it's anointed, it's orchestrated. The divine wants you to continue on this path without a doubt. And I have noticed of late, there have been like all these negative comments coming through on YouTube, like on the comment section. I don't care about them. I just see everything as energy. And I find it very, very interesting that whenever there's going to be an upgrade, an up level, that you see that people who do not realize that they're projecting how they feel then pop up and start saying things. And that could be in real life for you. And I think this is the reason, yeah, you got the 10 of Gabriel coming out. So the 10 of Gabriel coming out here, the 10 of Wands, ask your angels for helpful people to lighten your load, working too many hours, trying too hard to please others. You're being told to, there's something about, this expansion is happening. You're going through this expansion. It gives the energy of a caterpillar that is no longer a caterpillar, that now needs to get out of that chrysalis. It has to go through that hard work to get that transformation. The transformation is already there, but if they stay where they are, they're going to suffocate. They're going to unalive. They can't stay in the confines of what used to be. And I feel like there is going to be slight resistance coming in from the old, be that family, co-workers, people that you don't even know, that do not understand the new you, or do not understand the energy that you are vibrating at. Not your problem. It's not your problem. You're not there to fix them. They're, you know, not your circus, not your monkey, whatever the saying is. But you're being told to be prepared, okay? And it doesn't mean that you should prepare for the worst. Just be aware that if people start to act a little bit off with you, it's more to do with them. And it literally means that you are on the up and up and up, okay? Because right underneath the 10 of Gabriel is the 10 of Ariel, okay? Which is the 10 of Pentacles. There is so very much to be grateful for. Financial success and the promise of retirement. A rich and rewarding family life. The promise of retirement, if you are like not at retirement age and you get to retire early, you're making it big. Even if you are at retirement age and you get to, you know, you get to retire, you are making it big. There's something here about making it very, very big. The moon to the Queen of Pentacles to the 10 of Pentacles. Oh, you are going to be climbing that ladder. You're climbing that ladder. Tell me about the 2 of Wands to the 8 of Cups, please, and thank you so much. What do we need to know? Thank you. Ace of Gabriel, a gift of passion, opportunity, and inspiration. The chance to do something amazing, a sense of wonder. So I think also at the beginning, when I first saw the 8 of Cups to the 2 of Wands, and I don't know, I think I misspoke in how I was trying to explain it. I feel like whatever is coming in for you, the only way is up. And that was the song that was playing. And I was wondering why. Yaz, the only way is up, baby, for you and me now. This is the beginning. And there's no looking back. There's no need to look back. There's no need to doubt. There's no need to worry about finances. Even if you have debt, even if like you're like, right, I have this amount of money to pay for bills and this and this and this. As you're doing that, as you are mentally kind of cataloguing what it is that you need to pay for, there is a need here to kind of trick your brain a little bit into, yeah, I got that. I've got that. Universe has got me paying that bill, paying this bill. Thank you so much. Thank you to that gas provider for lighting my house. Mwah, love it. Next one, next one, next one. There's a need to do that because it's actually bringing in, and I feel like someone's already doing that. Someone already here is tricking themselves to trick the universe, and it's working. It's working because this here, a gift of passion, opportunity, and inspiration, this isn't happening in like the far off future. This is happening now. The fact that we have the 8 of Wands coming out, this is happening now. And I know we get really caught up on, well, I've been watching I've been watching tarot for 10 years and they always say it's coming, it's coming. Where is it? It's never come. You have to realize that tarot is just a tool. It's a tool and it can give you the nearest possibility. But if you are pushing against it, if you are only looking at the time frame and you're not realizing that time is not linear, that's why readings are timeless. I'm picking up on past, present and future energy. Saying now could be for you tomorrow, next week, could be till the end of this year. But it's coming. This is something that has already been ordained. This is something that's already been kind of like marked out on someone's Akashic records. This is coming to be. It's just how quickly you catch up with it, because this isn't about you waiting for this thing to come in. It's the universe waiting for you to raise your vibrations to match what it is that's coming in for you. And I feel like for those who aren't questioning and going, well, where is it? You've already matched that vibration. You've already matched it. That's why it's coming in for you today, tomorrow, next week. 8 of Wands, please, for the 10 of Cups. Clarity. Thank you. Queen of Michael is coming out. Now, the Queen of Michael, it turned itself upside down and then turned itself this way. So I feel like even before reading this, whatever comes in for you, especially in the form of a gift, in the form of an opportunity, there is a need here not to doubt yourself and to really tap into your intuition and to trust yourself with the choices that you make, because no choice is going to be wrong. You know, that all paths lead home. No matter if you go this way, or that way, it doesn't matter if you deviate a little bit here or there or whatever, you're still going to get to that goal as long as you have the willpower and the growth mindset to do so, right? It says here, brilliant, self-reliant, insightful and humorous. You know exactly what to do. The benefit of experience, a time for your career rather than relationships. So this is to do with your relationships. Excuse me, your career. This is to do with your career. But this is like business career. So the family thing, that soul family coming in. You have business partnerships, co-workers, new co-workers coming in that are going to feel like you have already known them. Like you've known them before. And there's a reason for that, because you have. Because you literally have. You're coming home. You're coming home to, why do I keep getting like a collective? And I don't mean the collective, like when I'm saying this is a collective reading. A collective of artists, a collective of weirdos and magical people, a collective of business people. And within them, they kind of like collaborate and work together and have networks. So you could have one person that's really, really qualified in the areas. Let's say it's art, just because I love art. They're really into fine art. And they have all of the networking and information and contacts towards museums and art galleries and so on and so forth. And then you have another person that's part of that collective who's really, really good graphic designer and has all of the connections going into graphic design, and so on and so on and so on. And you are being brought into that fray because you are a painter, for example. You're being brought into that fray. This is really exciting. Now, you don't need to use that example. Put it for what it is that you love. What is it that you do to express? Because it could be singing, dancing, it could be spray painting, it could be crocheting. There is something here where there is a collective, especially with that 10 of Cups, feeling like family. And I feel like this is going to come in so flipping quickly, it is going to knock your socks off. And I say that because this is the second time that I've picked a card up and all the top ones just went whoomp. It's going to come in so quickly. And I think this is the reason why with the Queen of Michael, the Queen of Swords coming out, the reason why it's spun into the reverse is because it's going to come in quick and you're going to be asked to make a decision, a snap decision where you trust yourself. If you feel like you need to get legal advice, for example, because there may be a contract involved, do so. But don't leave it. Don't be like, I'll do that next week. Because I feel like this offering, this invitation is very sought after, and it's a rarity that people are invited into that fray. Come in. You're one of us. Come in. We're going to work together. We're going to, we're going to do great things together. So don't leave it because you're scared that you're either underqualified or because it's completely outside of your comfort zone. You're being told, get the advice that you feel you need, get the support you feel you need, but respond to them. And I don't know if this invitation is coming through the mail. I don't know if this invitation is coming through email. There's something official about the way in which they reach out and wish to collaborate. It's not just going to be like a DM, like someone coming into your Instagram DMs. There's something more to it. There's definitely something more to it. And I think this is so exciting. This is so exciting. I am so flipping proud of you guys. I am so excited for you guys as well, because someone here has been working their butt off to get to a point, and I'm talking about your entire life. I'm not just talking about, let's say, the last year or from 2020 to now. The minute that someone here set a boundary in what they would accept when it comes to relationships, when it comes to their relationship with money, when it comes to their relationship in love, when it seemed to have snowballed out. It's branched out. It's gone out like a drop of water hitting water and just rippling out. And you may not have seen the progress as this was happening, but the universe did. The universe definitely did. God did. Allah did. Vishnu did. Divine source of all saw it and knew that you were ready, and you're ready. And this is like the beginning of your second part of your life, if that makes sense. I'm so excited for you. Is there anything else that wants to come out before I go? Because I don't feel like I need to go on any further. You've got strength coming out, Archangel Ariel, strength and grace through kindness, self-confidence, and forgiveness. You also have here Knight of Michael, strong, strength, commitment, intelligence, and diligence. Time to move quickly. Choose logic over emotion. Sudden changes. You guys, this is coming in. I literally will scream. I will scrumpet a scream for you when you guys let me know what happens. I'm really excited for you guys. Leap of faith. Oh my God. Believe in yourself. Listen to your heart. Do what gives you joy. This is coming in so soon, and I'm just so made up for you. I'm going to leave it there. I really hope that this is giving you some confirmation and clarity on what you already intuitively know. If you are new to my channel and this resonated, I would love you to hit on the like, the subscribe, and on the notification bell so you can see more of my content and when I post. And if you are a returning subscriber, soul family, hearts, kisses. I love you guys. Stay safe. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.